العالمين. إلهي أنطقني بالهدى والهمني التقوى برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. قال مولانا أمير المؤمنين في دعاء كميل: بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قو على خدمتك جوارحي واشدد على العزيمة جوانحي وهب لي الجد في خشيتك والدوام في الاتصال بخدمتك حتى أسرح إليك في ميادين السابقين وأسرع إليك في البارزين واشتاق إلى قربك في المشتاقين وأدنو منك دنو المخلصين وأخافك مخافة الموقنين واجتمع في جوارك مع المؤمنين. صدق الله وصدق رسوله وصدق ولي الكريم. صلوات.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad.
May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless us and give strength and tawfiq to have all the bounties and blessings of this great month of Shawwal Mukarram, and the month which is ahead of us, Dhul Qa'datul Haram. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us strength to enter in the month of Dhul Qa'dah the way prophets and our imams they enter. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us strength to exit from the month of Shawwal the way the Prophet and other prophets and our imams they did, inshallah. The topic is Dua Kumail. So far reached to this part of the Dua, and now we are in the last phrase of this Dua. As we are approaching to the end of this Dua, the emotional and physical and spiritual aspect of this dua, you can see that Imam Ali al-Islam is more eager to finish this dua with receiving at the most blessings and bounties of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He started asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's mercy, and we reach to this point. The dua has no limits whatsoever. One's dua has no limits because that's between us and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has no limits whatsoever. Once we present our case to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the moment we're able to prove our need to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I'm sure that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will bless us with what we're asking for. So that's why Imam Ali al-Islam is eager to ask the most from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We reached to this part last week that Imam Ali al-Islam is talking about the shikaya and so on and so forth. Ya Rabbi, Ya Rabbi, Ya Rabbi, qawwi ala khidmatika jawarihi. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give me strength. Qawwi meaning that make me strong. Qawwi is from qawi. Qawi, the one who is so strong and undefeatable person. Although about mu'min, we have a beautiful hadith, a believer that al-mu'minu kal-jabalis rasikh, a believer is like a mountain. La yataharrakuhu al-awasif. No circumstances, no wind can shake him. Mu'min is undefeatable when it comes to the worldly points. However, we have two strong enemies, those who can change the equations. One is shaitan, iblis, one is khannas, which is inner shaitan. So because of these two powers, may I change my decisions. So here Imam is asking from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, yes, I'm a believer, I'm a mu'min, all that, I should be strong, but I need your help. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, make me strong. How Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can make us strong? Whether Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to give me more, for example, physical power to weigh this object, which usually I cannot weigh, but with the help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I can weigh that. Or I can have a 4-pack, 6-pack, 8-pack, so I can be a super hero to, for example, fly here, there, jump to from A point to B point, or to defeat people, or to fight people. How Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can make us strong? Here, when we talk about the blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to be strong, is 3 things. One is our dedications and intentions, irade insan, or willpower, dedications and intentions would be the strong. No one can defeat us. The second one, having more patience, because once you dedicate yourself, you have strong will, you devote yourself, you're going to have lots of problems, difficulties. Once problems will come from all the angles, you need to have a patience to bear with that. If you don't have a patience, what's going to happen is you will give up. You're weak. Weakness is not that I cannot weigh this object. Weakness is when I give up. Weakness is not to slap someone when I'm angry. That's not a strength, that's a weakness. The strength is when I'm angry, I can swallow the anger, have a patience. That's the strength of a person. The weakness is just to kill someone. The strength is to deal with the difficult people. The weakness is to get away from the problems. The strength is to deal with the problems, to stand. So willpower, intentions, devotions. Second one is the sabr and patience. The third one is the wisdom. وَمَنْ أُوتِيَ الْحِكْمَةَ فَقَدْ أُوتِيَ خَيْرًا كَثِيرًا. The one who has a wisdom, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala blessed him a lot. A wisdom is a very important tool to have a strength. The fourth one is the ma'rifats, in-depth recognition. So once I have a in-depth awareness, recognition, wisdom, patience, willpower, I'm a strong person. No one can defeat me. Look at the Hawariyin, companion of Nabi, Prophet Musa, when they were, in the court of Pharaoh threatened them that I will kill you guys. They said, what you can do, you can take our life and you can kill us, but you cannot kill our mission. And now we submit to the path of Allah, right path, this devotion, dedication. So you need to have a willpower, patience, dedications. You need to have a wisdom to see that picture. You need to have a in-depth awareness to understand the circumstances of all that. Otherwise, if I don't know, I cannot stand. It's a very simple thing. The awareness is, if I know that, like for example, if I have this as a just simple stone or rock, which worth of maybe $1 or $10. If I lost that, I don't care. But if I think that is a something burden on me, I'm going to be happy to lose this because Alhamdulillah I got free from that burden. But if I know that this worth of $10 million is a pure, unique diamond on the earth, and no one has this one, if I know that, so I know that I can pay the huge price. I can lose my, for example, couple of days of sleeping, or I can invest there. I can do everything to preserve that, to have that. So that's the point. Most of the time, we don't know the value of things. We lose very easy, and we think that, oh wow, Alhamdulillah. The time of Prophet Imam came. Said, Yabna Rasulullah, oh son of Holy Prophet, Alhamdulillah, I divorced my wife. Like that. I'm free. Our sixth Imam said, you know what? You don't know what you lost. Had you had a knowledge, awareness, ma'rifats of having a wife, marriage life, you would not say this. You should mourn and weep for what you lost, not to be happy. So this is Marifat. He doesn't know that, the poor guy. He thought that I was like, hey, changing the clothes. I divorced. I couldn't go. I can have some more. That's not the case. So most of the times we don't have a strength. Why? Because either we don't have a willpower, or we don't have a patience, or we don't have a wisdom, or we don't have a in-depth awareness and recognitions. So these are the four things which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can bless us. My Imam says, قَوِّ عَلَى خِدْمَتِكَ جَوَارِحِي. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, make me so strong, all my part of my body, my soul, myself, so I can serve you. So why we need a strength to serve Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Yes, indeed. If I want to wear hijab, if I'm a woman, if I want to wear a hijab in this society, I needed to have a strength to prove that in summertime, wintertime, this time, that time. If I want to maintain myself as a mu'min, I have to give the charity. Paying a khums is not that easy. Sometimes it's difficult. I think that, wow, I'm giving up something. No, once I know that, wow, I'm not losing that. I'm investing for a bigger cause. I'm going to receive a bigger reward from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's easy for me to sign a check for khums. If I don't have that vision, so although I think that not paying your khums, I'm so strong, no, I'm weak. Why? Because I don't know. Okay. Same thing if you want to maintain your iman. If you want to serve Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, الَّذِينَ قَالُوا رَبُّنَا اللَّهُ ثُمَّ اسْتَقَامُوا. Those who say that our Lord is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they should dedicate their life. They cannot get away from that point. What is the difference between bachelor and married person? The same person after marriage, he will be completely different. Why? Because he has lots of responsibilities, this and that. He has to manage, he has to, Same thing, once you're Muslim, it's not just privilege, it's not something, your name is Ahmad Muhammad Taqi Abdullah. No, you have a greater responsibility. Once you have a greater responsibility and you want to prove that you're mu'min, you need to have all that. قَوِّ عَلَى خِدْمَتِكَ جَوَارِحِي. Without the strength, power, we cannot serve Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَاشْدُدْ عَلَى الْعَزِيمَةِ جَوَانِحِي. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, make me so strong so I can offer all my efforts for you. So this washdud, shiddat, the quwwat is the spiritual, shiddat is the physical. So I need a spiritual strength and also physical strength. So I don't want to have diseases. So if I have lots of diseases, I cannot stand, I cannot walk, it's difficult. Okay. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave me the physical and spiritual ruhani quwwat strength so I can serve you. وَهَبْ لِيَ الْجِدَّ فِي خَشْيَتِكَ وَهَبْ لِي, bless me. وَهَبْ لِي الْجِدَّ, جِد, bless me the effort so I can translate that, I can invest that in your fear. What's the meaning of that? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not something to be feared. But once I know Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and once I know my shortcomings, once I know my mistakes, knowing that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is all merciful, all compassion, but He is just too. It's all just. So He will treat me with His justice. So if I'm not qualified for certain things, I'm going to lose that. So when I fear, it means I want to make myself to the standard of the justice of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not going to give you a position and not to others. If Yazid has to be punished for his actions, I should be punished for my actions too. It's not that just we are cursing or Dhalim, Yazid, this, that, all that. So we are a small Dhalim, we are a small Yazid. The difference is Yazid, he had the power, government, and kingdomship. I don't. If I had the same opportunities, I don't know that I'm going to be ahead of Yazids or equal to Yazids or better. So I can test myself that whatever I have a power, I'm misusing the power or I'm using right way. I'm humble with what I have or arrogant. When I have some opportunities, how I receive that. When I got to know that someone had a mistakes, how can I forgive that person, and so on and so forth. It's very important to understand. This is the core teachings of Islam. وَالدَّوَامَ فِي الْإِتِّصَالِ بِخِدْمَتِكَ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make me physical and emotion and the spiritual strength, give me the strength so I can be connected with the one. I can be connected with your blessings, with your bounties, with your mission, and with my submissions to you all the time. The problem with us is we go zigzag. Sometimes our level of connection to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is to the peak of that. We reach to the pinnacle of the connection to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And after a few minutes, we go kind of roller coaster. Boom. And we don't know that we go back to that point or not. Say, swing. We're not stable. So here Imam, he's asking from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala after all this dua and your names, your great names and all that. What I want from you is, oh Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, bless me. Strength. Give me strength so I can be connected to you all the time. Ilahi la takilni ila nafsi tarfata aynin abada. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, don't leave me by myself even for blinking of the eyes, a split second. Brothers and sisters, although I don't have sisters anyhow, lots
What,
of times. Yes,
sorry, what does it mean? Don't leave me even for a blink of a second. The way I have concept of Allah, He's everywhere. So how can I
very good,
be away from
very
Him?
good. So there's two things. Beautiful point. When we say, "Oh Allah subhanahu, don't leave me by myself," is yes, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is there all the time, everywhere. But the point here is, I am connected to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala or not. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is so close to us, but I am connected to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala or not. How is
But
that?
then the action is on my part.
Yes.
So
So
I shouldn't leave
that's
Him.
what I'm saying. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala takilni. It means when I'm asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, so I want to make more effort not to lose that connection. Otherwise, if I am going other way, the more I go, each and every step, I'm going to be away from the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The simple method is you have one line here, here a dot. So if I'm following that, I'm going to reach to that point. But if I am going like that, the more I go, the more I'm going to be away from my goal.
So essentially,
I would
deviate
say,
from the path.
Yes.
I would say it's like a Wi-Fi.
Right.
Yeah, it's like it's
The signal
everywhere,
gets
but you need,
weaker.
yeah. So just like you need a password to get in, connect. The way you
Yeah.
move, the way you're like disconnected.
Good, mashallah.
It's like a very technology thing.
Yes. Everywhere is there.
I don't have Wi-Fi here. I'm
See?
lost.
والدوام في الاتصال بخدمتك والله سبحانه وتعالى give us strength so I can be connected to you all the time حتى أصرح إليك في ميادين السابقين to the point that I can engage in a race with those who are ahead of me. What's the meaning of that? So I can be qualified to have a race with those who are ahead of me, like our beloved Imams, Ash-Shuhada Karbala. They are ahead of us. So I can race with them. If I want to have a good race, not with simple people. No, I want to have a race with Abul Fadl Abbas, Ali Akbar, Shuhada Karbala, Imam Ali, Mitham Tamma, Salman al-Farsi, Abu al-Ghaffari. I want to have a race with them. I want to compare myself. So we have to aim for the best. We have to have a high goals. Once we have a high goals, we can reach to a good point. Otherwise, if we don't, we'll be loser. وَالْعَصْرِ إِنَّ الْإِنسَانَ لَفِي خُسْرٍ. No doubt that we will be loser if we don't take care of ourselves. وَأُسْرِعَ إِلَيْكَ فِي الْبَارِزِينَ. So I can be included. أُسْرِعَ, I can be included in your mercy among those who are the successful one. Bariz, bruise, those who are visible on the judgment day as a good people. The shining star. They are famous. So I want to be among those. If just you close your eye and see in the history, billions of people, they left this world. They are part of other objects. We also going to be part of billions of other objects. We don't know we're going to be insects or what after our death. Whether we say we, or we're talking about the body, not the soul. So if we go to the history, we're not talking about the body. Bodies perish, khalas. But as a character, as a great personalities, you see Luqman, prophets, great people, those who left a great legacy, like beloved Imam Amir and so on and so forth. So handful people. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala include me among those who are the successful one and those who remain in the history forever and ever. Yesterday, when we talk about Quran, when we recite Surah Al-Luqman, we think that Luqman was so popular in his time. No, that's not the case. Luqman, a servant of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, was not popular in his time among the people. But later on, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala picked him as the best role model, an example to people so he can present that. Ya Allah, واشتاق إلى قربك في المشتاقين, so I can desire, I can have an ishq, I can have an ultimate love towards going back to your will. It's beautiful. If I want to wake up for the morning prayer, I can wake up with younging, tossing and turning. And I feel, oh, you know what, I have to do that. Either because of my habit or because of the fear of the punishment and chastisement. Or so if I can do that, maybe I can get some good things there. All that is nothing. But if I know the taste of talking to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if I have a love to talk to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if I, feel that I'm talking to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, my mahbub, my habib, my loved one, I want to spend my time. I want to, if I love someone, if I fall in love with someone, I want to spend something. It's not free. This is the rule. وَاشْتَاقَ إِلَىٰ قُرْبِكَ فِي الْمُشْتَاقِينَ. Those who have a shawq, so I can be included among those people. وَأَدْنُوَ مِنْكَ دُنُوَ الْمُخْلِصِينَ. Adnuwa, so I can be close to you, I can reach a closeness position to you among those who are pure servants, mukhlisin. When we recite dua in month of Ramadan or end of the month of Ramadan, when we recite even qunut, we recite two times mukhlisin and mukhlasin. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala include me among the mukhlis salihin. So why we repeat that? So we can enjoy the blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala upon them. So the same thing. وَأَدْنُوَ مِنْكَ دُنُوَ الْمُخْلَصِينَ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give me strength, physical, emotional, and spiritual strength, so I can make myself so close to you among those who are the chosen one, those who are very pure one. وَأَخَافَكَ مَخَافَةَ الْمُوقِنِينَ. So I can have a yaqeen. So we have two types of fear. One is the fear, just I heard, don't go there. There's a snake, python, a dangerous animal sitting there. So that's one type of fear. The second one is, no, that's not the fear. The fear is with ma'rifat, knowing. You know what it is. You can see, you can feel. And then once you can see and you can feel, your fear is completely different. It's not something you can translate that. Muqin, those who have yaqeen, yes.
Can you explain again what mukhlis and mukhlisin mean?
Mukhlis, the one who is striving towards being a pure,
The one who's
sincere,
striving, not pure,
yes,
necessarily.
Mukhlas is the one who reached to that point.
I see. So mukhlasin are the people striving to be
striving towards that, and mukhlasin, those who are there. وَاجْتَمِعَ فِي جَوَارِكَ مَعَ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala include me and my إنه الجوارح واجتمع include me في جوارك مع المؤمنين, include me close to you with those who are there. Who are those? Ahlul Bayt. So I want to be with Ahlul Bayt. مع المؤمنين اللهم ومن أرادني بسوء فأرده ومن كادني فكد. Wallah subhanahu wa ta'ala, those who are aiming worse for me, their effort turn towards them. And those who are aiming the evil towards me, turn that towards themselves. It's a beautiful thing. وَمَنْ أَرَادَنِي فَأَرِدْ وَمَنْ كَادَنِي فَكِدْ. If anyone wants to deceive, that deception, direct towards him, not towards me.
This saying in English for that.
What goes around?
Well, that's one way. The other one is, I am rubber, you're glue. It bounces off me, sticks to you.
Yes, I remember your glue. Great. Yeah, great. Once I bounce, it sticks, mashallah. That's a beautiful point. Yeah, that's the system. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless us in great strength and tawfiq to understand this beautiful dua kumail. Whether it's, if we able to understand dua kumail from its depth, we can change our direction. We can change our life. So this dua is not just a supplication or prayer. We talk to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Indeed, as a remedy. Indeed, as a solution. Indeed, this is a complete package to change my future to the best, to aim to the highest thing, and to receive the greater blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to strive and to have a great enthusiasm, to have a strength. This is dua, inshallah. But Muhammad wa ali Muhammad sallallahu
اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آله وصحبه.